Hello everyone, today we will discuss about our 11th chapter of maths, that is perimeter and area. In this chapter we will learn about perimeter of simple polygons and irregular shapes. Second one is area of simple polygons and irregular shapes. That means in this chapter we will discuss about how can we find the perimeter and area of rectangle, square and circle, etc. So moving to our first topic, that is perimeter. Perimeter is defined as length of the boundary of any shape. That means length of the boundary. Boundary means this one. This all is the boundary of this square. So to find the perimeter, we just add the lengths of the sides along the boundary. Here is a shape. The figure is drawn in a grid made of unit squares. Let's find its perimeter. So first we have to find the perimeter of shaded parts. How can we find the perimeter of shaded parts? We have to count the boundary of the shaded parts. Count boundary means this one. It is a square and first boundary of this, second, third and this one also, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8 and 9. This side is 9. Next one is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. So the perimeter will be the total length of its line along the boundary, which is found by counting the unit length along the sides. That means हमने क्या करना है, ये एक स्क्वायर है तो इसके क्या करना है, हमने इसकी बाउंड्रीज काउंट करनी है, टोटल लेंथ. तो इसकी टोटल कितनी होगी? perimeter of the given shape is 24 units. In this way we can find the perimeter of this one. Now example number 1, the measurement of a swimming pool are given below. Pooja walked along sides of pool. How much distance has she walked? We have to find the perimeter. Perimeter means add the sum of all sides of a figure. That means distance walked by Pooja. Perimeter of a swimming pool. First one is 50 meter, again 20 meter, plus 50 meter, plus 20 meter. So sum of all the sides, which is equal to 140 meter. That is why Pooja walked 140 meter along the sides of pool. Along the sides of pool. Moving to our first question, exercise 11.1. Find the perimeter of the shaded part in the given shapes. Take the square to be 1 centimeter side. देखो हमारे पास क्या है, स्क्वायर गिवन है, इसकी वन साइड कितनी सेंटीमीटर के, 1 सेंटीमीटर की हमने काउंट करनी है. सो वी हैव टू फाइंड द perimeter of the shaded part. That means firstly count the boundaries of the figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and here 24. In this way we can find the perimeter of shaded part. So perimeter is 24 centimeter. Now moving to next, again we have to find the perimeter of the shaded parts. First it is a shaded part. This figure is shaded part. So now we find the perimeter. First 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and here 14. So perimeter of this figure is 14 centimeter. In this way, that means we have to count the boundary of the figure. This is a square and it is the boundary of the square. That means these are the boundaries we count. Answer is 14 centimeter. In this way, we can find the C and D part. Perimeter of C and D part. Now, perimeter of simple polygons. For polygons 2, perimeter is the total length of the sides. Here we have to find the boundary, count the boundaries of the shaded portion. In this we have to add all the sides of the given figure. So first one is find the perimeter of given polygons. That means we have to find the perimeter of rectangle. It is a rectangle. What is a rectangle? Opposite sides are equal. That means give the name A, B, C and D. Opposite side, that means length of the opposite sides are equal. AB is equal to CD and similar BC is equal to AD. Both are 4 centimeter and 8 centimeter. So now we have to find the perimeter of rectangle. That means sum of all sides 8 centimeter plus 4 centimeter plus 8 centimeter plus 4 centimeter. That means 24 centimeter. Now we have to find the perimeter of, this is a triangle. So sum of all the side 5 centimeter plus 5 centimeter plus 5 centimeter, which is equal to 15 centimeter. And we also find the perimeter of the triangle. That means how many sides of the triangle? 3 and length of the side of triangle 5. So multiply 3 with 5, which is equal to 15 centimeter. Either we can add the sum of all sides and also we can multiply 3 by length of the side. In this way, we can find the perimeter of triangle. Moving to our first question, find the perimeter of the given shape. So here it is a triangle and all the sides are different of the triangle. So how can we find the sum of perimeter of the triangle? That means sum of all the sides. Sum of all sides. Perimeter is equal to sum of all sides. First one is 4 centimeter. Next one is 5 centimeter. And next is 6 centimeter. So add all the 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 6, 15 centimeter. So next one is, moving to next, it is a rectangle. How can we find it is a rectangle? Because the length of opposite sides are equal. So it is a rectangle. So now we have to find the perimeter of rectangle. Perimeter of rectangle is equal to sum of all sides. That means 12 centimeter plus 10 centimeter plus 12 centimeter and again plus 10 centimeter. Now 12 plus 10, 22. 22 plus 12, 34. 34 plus 10, 44 centimeter. So sum of perimeter of the rectangle is 44 centimeter. Now moving to next, here all the sides are different. So how can we find the sum of this? Perimeter is equal to 4 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 4 centimeter plus 2 centimeter. Now adding all the numbers, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 4, 11, 11 plus 2, 13 centimeter. In this way, we can find the perimeter of the given shapes. Now again, find the perimeter of these shapes. We have given a shape of different type and we can find, we will find the perimeter of these shapes. First one is, we have, this one is 33 centimeter, second 6 centimeter, 21 centimeter, 15 centimeter, 12 centimeter and 21 centimeter. So how can we find the perimeter of the shapes? That means sum of all the length of or sum of all the sides of the figure. So question number second, A part, perimeter of the shape is equal to sum of all its sides. That means 33 centimeter plus 6 centimeter plus 21 centimeter plus 15 centimeter plus 12 centimeter plus 21 centimeter. Total sum of all its sides is 108 centimeter. That means we have to add all the sides of the figure. In this way we can find all the shapes, all the perimeter of all the given shapes. So now moving to our next topic, that is perimeter of rectangle. Perimeter of rectangle. In a rectangle, the opposite sides are equal. That means these sides. B is equal to B and L is equal to L. So the length of the rectangle is shown as length. This is a length of the rectangle and it is a breadth of the rectangle. So how can we find the perimeter of the rectangle? That means sum of all the sides, and which is 2 times sum of L plus B. That means 2 multiply L plus B. So we can find the perimeter of rectangle in two types. First one is find sum of all the sides, and second one is 2 multiply L plus B. Why we multiply with 2? Because we have 2 times length and 2 times breadth. That's why 2 multiply L plus B. So first question is find the perimeter of the rectangle. So how? Because we have given length 10 centimeter and breadth 5 centimeter here, but we have to find the another sides. That means opposite sides of, we know that opposite sides of rectangle are equal. That means this side is also 10 centimeter and this side is also 5 centimeter. So now we find the perimeter of rectangle. Perimeter of rectangle, which is equal to 2 multiply length plus breadth, and length is 10 centimeter and breadth is 5 centimeter. Now firstly we add the length plus breadth. That means 10 centimeter plus 5 centimeter, which is equal to 15 centimeter. Now we will multiply 15 with 2. 15 to the 30 centimeter. Firstly we have to add the length plus breadth. Next the answer we will multiply with 2. In this way we can find the perimeter of a rectangle. Next is perimeter of square. In a square all sides are equal. That means the length of the sides of square is represented as S. Look at this figure. All the sides are equal because length of each side is S. It is square. So how can we find the perimeter of square? We have to find the perimeter of square in 2 types. That means firstly sum of all sides. That means S plus S plus S plus S. Second one is total sides of square are 1, 2, 3 and 4. That means 4 times and length of side is S. 4 multiply S. In this way we can find the length of perimeter of square. So find the perimeter of square whose side is 7 centimeter. Perimeter of square 4 multiply S, because we have given us one side and all the sides of square are equal. That means 4 multiply 7 centimeter is equal to 28 centimeter. Here we have given a square and length of each side of a square is 5 centimeter. How can we find the perimeter of square? Length of each side of square is equal to 5 centimeter and perimeter of square is equal to 4 multiply s. S means length of side, which is 5 centimeter. Now 4 multiply 5, 4 5s are 20 centimeter. So perimeter of square is 20 centimeter. So next one is area. Firstly, we discuss about perimeter. Now we will discuss about area. What is area? Swami had gone to a beach with his father. As they walked, Swami noticed the footprints they left behind and said to his father, "Your foot covers more space than mine, but I don't know how to prove it." दैट मीन्स स्वामी और उसके फादर बीच पे गए हैं. स्वामी क्या नोटिस करता है कि उसके फुटप्रिंट का साइज़ उसके फादर के फुटप्रिंट्स के साइज़ से छोटा है. देखो, फुटप्रिंट ऑफ फादर एंड फुटप्रिंट ऑफ स्वामी. सो उसे ये नहीं पता कि हाउ कैन वी फाइंड द योर फुट कवर्स मोर स्पेस देन माइन. सो स्वामी फादर आस्क्ड हिम टू कीप हिज फुट ऑन हिज फुटप्रिंट. लुक दिस फिगर. Keep his footprint on his footprint. He said, "Now you can see that my feet is bigger than your. So it occupies more space. Area is space enclosed or covered. In the above case, they were able to superimpose and compare the two areas, but they may not be possible always. Swami also wanted to compare their room size, but it is not possible to put one over the other. That means देखो, उसके फादर ने उसे ये कहा कि आप मेरे फुटप्रिंट के ऊपर फुटप्रिंट रख के देख लो तो आपको पता लगेगा कि मेरा फुटप्रिंट बिगर है, तो इससे आपको एरिया फाइंड हो जाएगा. बट समटाइम इट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल. इफ़ वी फाइंड द एरिया ऑफ अ रूम, so how can we fit the another room on it? It is not possible. So how can we find the area of a room? So let's take an example. So there must be other ways. Look at this table. It could be covered by about 20 books. 1 2 3 4 5 total rows are 4. That means 20 books. So the table occupies space equal to about 20 books. Area of table is area of 20 books, because total books are 20 and all the books are covered the area. Books come in many sizes and shapes and therefore they cannot be used as a standard unit of measurement. We cannot use used as a standard unit of measurement. So we use squares of unit size to measure area. If the sides of square measure 1 centimeter, the area measured with such squares would be written as square centimeter. So here it is a square and all the sides of square is 1 centimeter. How can we find the area of this square? 1 square centimeter. That means 1 square centimeter. If the sides of square measure 1 meter, the area will be written as square meter. That means the area of square is 1 square meter. So now find the area of the given shape where 1 square, that means एक square जो box है उसकी measure कितनी है? 1 square unit है. So we have to find the area of shaded portion. So how can we find the area of shapes? Can be found by counting the number of squares of unit size. Unit size means 1 all in perimeter we have to count the boundaries of the shape, but in area we have to count the number of square units. That means total part. How many shaded parts? Firstly 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24, 25 and 26. So area of the given figure is 26 square units. These are area and perimeter are different things. Moving to first question, find the area of each shape. 1 square is equal to 1 square centimeter. That means ये टोटल जो स्क्वायर है वो कितने किसके इक्वल है, 1 स्क्वायर यूनिट के. सो फर्स्टली वी हैव टू काउंट द शेडेड पोर्शन. सो दिस वन इज 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. So area is 24 square units. In this way we can find the area of the figure. So second one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 and 26. Total parts are 26 and each unit is equal to 1 square. That means area of this figure is 26 square units. In this way we can find the area of other figures. So let's take another figure. 1, count the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So area of this figure is 28 square unit. Each unit represent 1 square unit, that square centimeter. That means area is 28 square units. In this way we can find the area of the figure.